Well, hello there, Sagittarius. How are you? It's always so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. I hope you're having a wonderful day and getting ready for November, because that's what we're going to talk about today. So, most of November is the Scorpio season, but then in comes your energy towards the end of the month, and we also have a Mercury retrograde almost the entire month of November. We also have a couple other planets that are in retrograde too. So we'll see how that energy plays out with your reading, but let's get into it. Let's see what's on the horizon for you. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. And it's the number 42. 4 plus 2 equals 6. It is the energy of the Lover's card, okay, in the tarot. And it's kind of interesting because the otter here is in the shape of a heart, but it's kind of like a closed heart. You may feel like there aren't other people on your path at this time, that you're kind of like having to go it alone. Yeah, gates of triumph, success expands in your life. I feel like you're breaking out of this closed off energy. But there's something here about understanding how to move from this energy of being closed off into the energy of, look, the gates are open, you're stepping into the sunshine, right? Into a new chapter, definitely. Feeling as though it's almost kind of like the yellow brick road there, right? It's kind of like you're moving into something much more expansive, much more joyful, much more successful than what you have been experiencing. And since this is 2025, we're at the end of a 9-year and the end of a 9-year cycle. So 2026 is a 1 year. We're starting all over again. But there's something here about allowing yourself to see why you may have closed your heart off. But it's kind of like, I want to say, what is it you closed your heart off to? I'm not sure it's normally we would say love, but I'm not sure that that's the energy that's coming through. You closed your heart off to yourself. Wow. Okay, so Sagittarius, something major is happening. And because we have so many retrogrades in November, it's a time where we kind of like go back to the past. We look back to the past, right? Sometimes people from the past come back, jobs from the past come back, right? Doesn't mean we have to take them in, right? But they return for a certain reason. Those people, those situations do not return just to kind of mess with your head, right? They return for a reason. They return to help you to see something new about yourself or that situation, to make sure that you're closing out that lesson. You're definitely going, look, you are going towards what it is that your heart really and truly desires. Gates of triumph. I think the problem here is that you've closed off your heart to what it is that you really and truly desire, hidden motivations. Like, have you, it's kind of a sad feeling, kind of like, have you taken all of your hopes and dreams and kind of like put them in a secret vault and locked it and thrown the key away? Because maybe for some of you that believe in multiple lifetimes, right? You're thinking, it's not going to happen this lifetime, so I'm going to just put this idea, this dream, this, whim, a fantasy of what it is that I really and truly desire. I'm going to lock it away and save it for the next lifetime. Or I'm going to lock it away, keep it a secret. I don't even want to think about it. It's almost like a time capsule. Have you put your dream, your wish in a time capsule and said, I'm no longer thinking about it. I'm not even thinking about it. There are things I'll have to admit that I have decided, right? I'm done with that. I'm not going to think about it. Things that I wish would come true, right? But it's kind of like, I do it. I know for me, I don't know about you. For me, I do it because I don't want my heart broken. I don't want to spend any more time or energy even contemplating that ever happening, right? A little bit of that energy of drawing a line in the sand, saying that's it. Not thinking about that anymore. You've been very patient. Well, I'm telling you, you're getting your wish granted. You are getting your wish granted. It's time to allow yourself to recognize. It's a little bit, I'm going to say, it has a little bit of this medieval type of energy to it. A little bit like if you knew you lived in a castle, say, right? Or a fortress of some sort. And you could see the enemy coming towards you, right? And you took what you valued the most and you put it in this hidden vault and you locked the key and, you hid the key or you tossed it somewhere, right? And it was like, okay, no matter what happens during this storm, okay, at least my dream or whatever you've put into the vault, right, will be safe. And when the storm is over, I'll go and I'll unlock it. Well, you know what? I think you locked something away, perhaps back around 2008 when Pluto went into Capricorn. That was so detrimental to you, Sagittarius, and to me. I'm a Gemini. We're very similar. I feel like you almost intuitively knew. Here it comes a storm. And that name of that storm was Pluto in Capricorn. 2008 until this year. 16 years. 16 years. Allowing yourself to recognize, you locked away a dream. You may have totally given up on it. You may not even remember where you put the vault or the key. But suddenly, I think with this Mercury retrograde in November, all of a sudden, it's kind of like the key is found. Something triggers you. The universe says the storm is over, Sagittarius. You have been very patient. Here's your own energy, Temperance, right? You've been very patient. It's kind of like you knew that you had to put that away for some time. Or the bandits, the thieves, the bad guys coming in, Pluto and Capricorn, right, was going to totally annihilate your dream. It wasn't going to be ever able to be revived. And therefore, you knew it was blessed. It was something you needed to protect. It's coming back around, whatever this is, but this time it's successful. So for some of you, this is going to be a relationship. It doesn't have to be a relationship that you had back in 2008, okay? It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But it could be that dream of having a really committed relationship, unconditional love, very balanced, right? Allowing yourself to recognize that even if you were in a relationship back then and then you got divorced somewhere between the last 15 and 16 years, right? It was the dream of having that romantic partner is still alive. Allowing yourself to say, what did I hide away before 2008, okay? What did I scurry? It's kind of like, Dolly Madison here in the United States when, the White House, right, was being burned, okay, in the war. She grabbed the portrait of George Washington and ran out of the house, right? She saved it for all eternity. Allowing yourself to say, you're kind of like that. It's kind of like, I see this storm coming. I know this isn't going to last. I know this is going to be, it's like your soul knew, right? You may not have known, but your soul did. Allowing yourself to say, you locked it away. But I think you also then walked away. You abandoned this own dream. It's time. Look, you have karma coming in twice. Justice, Libra energy, allowing you to say something that was unfinished in the past, a dream, is being revived. I mean, it's like CPR. Literally, that is the energy. And some dream you had in the past is receiving CPR. It's karma. You did something here. You protected something dearly. You weren't selfish about this. The universe is recognizing it. It's recognizing your good patience, your goodwill with this, your kindness, your love for whatever this is, and is coming back in. And double whammy of good fortune. You are being honored. You are being transformed. You are receiving whatever it is that your heart truly desires. And it may not be that it actually comes in November. I feel like for some of you, it's just the remembrance of it. It's the excitement of understanding it's time to no longer protect my heart. It's time to allow myself to unravel, right? It's kind of like, this is me when I'm trying to do yoga, which I'm not very good at all. Like the pretzel or one of those poses. And it's kind of like I'm stuck. Somebody has to come and unwind me, right? It's kind of like, I feel like that's what your heart is kind of like saying. Yeah, come unwind me, Sagittarius. Come unwind me. It's time to start living again. It's time to allow yourself to start dreaming again, to start loving again, to start living towards living an inspired life, to bring back your dreams, to give CPR to what you wanted before. It could even be like really allowing yourself, I mean, they just keep showing me like, you could have a diary, right? Remember when I was a teen, we had these diaries and then they had a little lock on them that anybody could pick. Allowing yourself to recognize you protected this so well that maybe you even have forgotten, but in November you are going to remember. You're going to get inspired. You're going to understand. Okay, what now? I understand what direction I'm going in. Oh, I forgot. Maybe you had amnesia since 2008. It's a lovely energy. I'm so excited. You are manifesting this. You are bringing it in. The times are changing. You are going to receive your just rewards. And I love it. I love it for you, Sagittarius. I'm so excited for you. All right, so let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? I think part of it is allowing yourself to recognize that this dream has not died. It's been kept safe in a vault. It's had food, it's had oxygen, it's been nurtured in there by the universe, right? The universe has been taking care of this dream and keeping it safe for you. Your most limiting belief is that it's been locked away and will never be found again, or never find the key for the vault, right? It's allowing yourself to say, no, I can hear. Can you hear the heartbeat of your dream, right? It's allowing yourself to say, I hear this faint heartbeat. It's time to allow myself to get out of the pretzel and start allowing myself to get excited again, to allow myself to find the key, to allow myself to unlock the vault and give your dream a big hug. Wow, what a beautiful energy that's here. I'm really excited for you, Sagittarius. I really am. All right, I'm going to leave it there. This is a great reading. This is probably the best reading so far. So I'm going to leave it there. Much love and light to you. Thank you so much for all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.